Oh, yes, I'm sorry, that's all right. Wendy Cambridge here, Gail McClellan here, Pam Caps here, and Sharon Ramos here.
Thanks, Mark.
Certified as a form.
Okay. Unless anybody has any objections, I'm gonna move past the announcements. We did have some stuff about meetings by telephones here, but those are just some rules.
Okay.
Care about that, but everybody can read those on their own. That's okay. Any public comments at the moment? Gotta ask. So, okay. We're moving on to new business consideration, discussion, and take possible action on the approval of COA for Old 300 Barbecue repairs and replacement of the roof at 318 4th Street, Leonard, Texas. Owner Mike Besser. You guys have any comments you'd like to make? Anything?
We got our paperwork to fill out for approval. We can see it's ready.
Okay.
Can you all introduce yourself?
Randy Williams with ARP Group.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. All right.
The studios just a picture.
Okay. And commissioners, do you have any questions that you want to ask the press by any chance? As far as no. As far as I looked through it, it looks like the only difference was they're going to standing seam. What's on there? Okay, that's, I believe, an upgrade, shouldn't be punished. So that's
Same color.
same colors. There's no other construction of anything going on other than just the repairs of the.
Just redoing the roof. It's now retrofit and then some gutters, new gutters.
Yeah.
Same color capital.
Okay. All right. Any other questions? Anybody want to make a motion?
A motion to approve the COA for 318 4th Street for the re-roofing. A second.
Wendy motions to approve the COA for the roof repair on 318 4th Street. Pam seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Passes unanimously. Get your paperwork filled out here.
Okay.
Amen.
Thank you for your
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for your patience.
And here you go if you want to
Well,
go.
yeah,
You don't have to.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to, but we'll get you signed up.
Yeah.
In just a minute. As far as that goes.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Okay. Mayor, would you like to we'll move on to, I'm
Are
sorry.
they gonna be, do they need this?
Yes, they need this,
Back?
which, probably, yeah, they need it signed so they can.
Oh, okay, so we
We've
signed
been
it.
waiting a while and there's
Yeah.
lots of leaks in the restaurant that
They're
the
ready,
sooner we get the roof on, the better. for
Okay.
the business.
but as of this moment, you are approved, so I'll get this filled out for you. But, moving on to the old business, one thing we probably better approve is the approval of minutes for October 31st and November 14th. Did everybody have a chance to look at the minutes?
Mhm.
Okay. Anybody have a motion or discussion? I motion to approve the minutes for October 31st and November 14th of 2022. Do I have a second?
That's okay.
Pam seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
No, that's unanimous. We were going to introduce Barnaby Cox as our new commissioner, but he's on the road right now, so he's up on the TV screen, but at least he's listening. Mayor, would you like to make any comments on the stuff that we had you scheduled for?
The anniversary?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
I would love to hear it.
so I don't really have that much right now, but I did, want us to start thinking of ideas for our 150th anniversary. And I did the math today and I'm off quite a bit, so we've got plenty of time. Blanco was founded in 1855, is that correct?
I have to look up the date.
I believe that's,
I'm not mentioning dates.
okay. I believe that's the information that I found from the book, the portrait of Blanco. And so with that being said, this year will be our 165th anniversary of being founded. So we have 10 years for the 175.
10 years plan.
So we do have time to plan, but I did want to mention that next month, we will be hitting 165, which is pretty cool. So I just wanted to just suggest that when we have our May Historic Month, that we kind of promote the 165 and try to get the ball rolling on the plans for the 175. I know Fredericksburg, they told me they started 5 years before, and that wasn't enough time.
Wow.
So, and just some examples of what they did. They did events throughout the whole year. They did they have their banners, 175 anniversary, like full banners, street banners throughout the historic district. I know that I was invited to attend the last week. They had a lasting friendship ceremony. And so they invited different community leaders to go, and they had a Indian tribe there, and it was really fantastic. And so I just want to start just start thinking about what we can do. They also had a couple of booths set up that they had things to sell, like the logo of the town and the colors. You know, it was really nice that you could actually take something home with you to remember that.
That's great.
Who were selling booth or who ran booth?
I'm not sure who ran it, but I know they had a whole steering committee for the entire, and they had different committees within that steering committee. It was a big group.
So was the chamber or the city that probably did that, but this group?
I think it was members from different organizations and,
Sure.
working with.
Okay.
I have a contact. I called about 3 months ago, and the lady in charge of whoever I called, I don't think I called the Chamber of Commerce, maybe the historical, I don't know, but they said it was a committee. And she would say we were interested in hearing, she sent them an email, and one person responded to me, her name is Connie. And I have not responded back because of everything that's happened since then, but she said anytime, whenever I was ready, I could contact her, and in 10 years, who knows which of us will be around. We just have to I don't think in 10 years I'll have the energy to help with this, but we just need to kind of get it started and hand off what we do to somebody and let them have the contacts.
Definitely.
So
I agree.
I'll do that before the next meeting. I meant to do it before this one, but I didn't.
That's great. And I also have a contact, my husband's family is from there. So we can get everybody together. I just wanted to throw that idea now. So like I said, we have 10 years, but why not start doing the 165 and we could do a 170 kind of little celebration and just keep it going. So then people will know, hey, it's about this time. I think Blanco's having a Founders Day celebration. So
That's great. I like that idea.
And History Month is May, isn't it? Is that what we've been
Yes.
doing? And Billie Jean was our go-to on that. So as far as I'm aware, I don't think they have anything going for May Historic Month. We'll begin.
we're early, so we still have a couple months.
Yeah.
We can figure something out, I'm sure.
I think you can. Good. What kind of things do you want to figure out? I mean, do you want to figure out tents with people in them, storytellers and things like that? Or do you want to just have ice cream? Or I mean, what kind of things, how big is it supposed to be in May, this year?
This May, I think something small would be fine. I know last year we had the open house over here with all of the different historic documents and stuff. I think it would be kind of cool to get more of the community involved and maybe have some kind of ice cream social too. I'm really open to ideas. I think that we are so lucky here in Blanco that we have so much cool history. We need to spread it. And I know y'all are doing a great job. So I just want to continue that.
Thanks, Rachel.
Thank you.
We will get on it.
That sounds great.
Then you go.
If there's anything I can do, let me
So
know.
last year, we were doing it, we coincided with something in the square, didn't we? It was,
There was more going on than
there
just
was
this.
something.
I think
going on
that's a
in the-
market day.
That was in a market. That worked well, because we were just getting people off the square too to come in, so we'll look at in May when that can happen.
Okay,
And it might be cool to, I don't know when the brochure will be out, but maybe we can coordinate, like, take the walking tour.
Well, this won't, but I,
That would be great.
fingers crossed, the walking tour will be.
Great.
Thank you.
thank you, Mary Lovely. I'm looking at skipping the rest of everything else unless somebody has something specific on the agenda.
I just
Speak
wanted,
about it. Go ahead.
if I could, share with y'all what's happening with this thing.
Okay.
We are very close.
Oh, that's nice.
So I'll pass it around. I sent you a picture.
I looked at it. I was gonna try to print it, but I thought, well, if it's too big for you.
Yes, yeah. So what I did was I'm rewriting most of them. And I'm not changing the information, I'm just putting the dates first. And I sent what I've done to Hollis.
Oh, yeah.
And Hollis looked it over and she was very pleased.
See what? Okay.
And then as you see, we're going color coded, so that will help
Yes.
people to find a way, and it's not just walking anymore. It's actually driving, and I did talk to Bear about that, because we are including Hayden Colony, Twin Sisters, and the cemetery. Those are definitely historic areas, we need this info too, so they will be on that map.
Okay.
You know, we have our member cemetery meeting, the last Saturday in February, where we have that one thing where send out postcards, everybody can come, maybe we'll see what we can, maybe we can have live stream out there or something.
Sure, the other three ones.
It's the last Saturday, it's like,
It's, we just go scrape the ground and bring ours. Okay, but anyway, it's definitely, I've talked with the printer, we're maybe a month away.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But
Thanks,
I will-
Wendy.
Oh, you will. I will run this by you before I do it. So you don't forget it or anything.
And do we know when we're gonna make more of those books? Do we have any idea about that?
No, that's good. She's still working on it and.
I need to, somebody asked me,
Oh,
they tried to order a bunch from the courthouse. I'll just talk to Alice.
She is feeling better.
Oh, I'm so glad.
She's excited to be rejoining us. At some.
Thanks, all.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Nice to meet you.
Careful. I didn't. But she's feeling better and she says as it warms up, she will once again join us.
That's great.
That's great.
It's
That's great
excellent.
news.
Excellent.
As far as everything else, Warren, did you want to speak on, anything? We got you listed for, update on the, Black Oak Pharmacy Wellness COA.
I need to get that agreement. I mentioned it to him. I just need to get it from him, but he'll do it. Remind me what was on the signing of the UDC and businesses, what were we trying to do on that? Oh, to do that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I haven't done that yet, so we'll get on that this month.
I know that particular location has a number of issues,
Number of issues.
but that's the one we're most concerned about for us right now.
But
It's
there's
just the
that
vendor.
issue, then there's also an issue with, we're also on the city side of it. We're looking at something that particular person is doing with, what's that called? With the right of way, being in the back of the alley.
Mhm.
So there's some issues with the alley ownership, and I'm gonna have to talk to them about that too. So there's two issues. I know this is more important to you, but both are important,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We understand.
but we'll work on that next week.
Thank you.
You bet.
And only other thing was we can,
Does anyone want to know anything about anything that's on the agenda?
No, I just want to say one little thing. And I want to, I want to do something for, mhm, and I want it to be city sponsored. I know that somebody gave her some piece of paper one night. I didn't even tell her she was gonna get the award. It wasn't you, but it was a group.
It was me.
It was you? Well, that person. But anyway, she didn't get to really, she wasn't there, so she didn't really grasp the, that she was being honored. So I was just wondering if we could do something like more permanent, like Red Martin Day.
And back to public comment, she did just get out of the hospital.
For the third time.
She's
in my
got another
life.
stent in the hospital.
So I wonder if we could do that, have a ribbon cutting and Red Martin Day. I mean, is that something that we could do?
So let me ask you, did you give her like a certificate?
Well, I submitted her name to, an award on it as a, outstanding volunteer of the year 2021.
As an idea, we could probably put it in a frame and have the mayor present it to our council, but that's just an idea.
I've already presented it to
She
her,
did.
took the pictures and everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
But it was, she wasn't present. She
right.
was at every meeting, so
She's usually at every meeting. She wasn't at that meeting,
But she was awarded.
yeah.
that meeting.
It would be a real anti-climatic thing, because I was at both of those and I don't think she did feel honored. I mean, it was just kind of like a thank you ma'am kind of thing.
So maybe if we do something a little bit more formal,
I agree. I will.
what do you think?
What about at Maine Historic Month?
That would be good.
We do something there.
Yeah.
Because one time Rudy, 2 or 3 years ago, had that presentation over at where the museum used to be.
Yeah.
And something like that here in front of this building, I think would be pretty special.
Yeah, but we should talk about it.
Yes, how fragile is she? I mean, do we get to do this tomorrow?
We need to do it by May.
Because I know she's just walking around. I don't even know how she keeps walking.
Mm-hmm.
She's tough.
Her will.
Yeah.
The will of the Trojan.
So you want to look at something sooner than that?
Well, I think, yeah,
Yeah.
How about Valentine's Day?
or March, maybe, March. I don't know, but soon. And it would be great if there was something like, I've never seen something where they, I've just seen it in movies where they go, it's official, it's, John Smith Day, and they have a ribbon cutting, and everybody's like, and he gets his little name on the calendar of events or whatever it is in the in the city, whatever. I don't know how they do it, so I don't really know what I'm talking about.
I'll have to do some more research to make sure, but
Okay.
I think it is probably doable.
She used to tease about having a statue of herself.
I know. She told me about it. Having a statue of herself, and it's like,
I know.
Oh, that would be funny to get a cat house made up.
Oh, you know how they do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have
Anyway,
a picture of the
something
person.
we could look into.
can you for me write down the things you want her to be recognized for?
Yes, I will do that.
Thank you.
Well,
will do that.
it's hard to list them. I was just
Well, I know.
thinking
Well, the major ones, I'll just say list.
Because I know this wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be here.
I can send you what I sent in for her after, like when I filled out that volunteer
Thank you.
award.
Send it,
I can send it to both of y'all.
Thanks,
that'd be excellent.
thanks, Nina.
Can
I had to
update-
go through minutes and I was reading through from the
Yeah.
90s to make sure I
Oh
got
my
everything.
God,
So
That-
I just have some stuff.
deal, yeah.
She's already done the work.
That's nice.
Okay, that's all I
I'm
know.
not popular to start on this stuff
No,
because it has changed Blanco. People say, well, we want to keep Blanco. That's such a lie. Nobody wants to keep Blanco anymore because they don't even know what Blanco ever was. There's so much going on, So she was one of the first. She and Rebecca Howerton.
mhm.
I remember the people I heard complaining about all that. Yeah, but we love her anyway.
73, okay.
Okay, as long as nobody,
Can I get you on H? I'm sorry. Let me do that. I apologize, and this will be new to the mayor too, but she didn't hear about this part of it. 281 overlay. We got the revised draft. It got sent back to the steering committee the committee that is dealing with that, I think the mayor sent that out. The part that you don't know is that Brandon, not Carlson, but Brandon Milan was supposed to send us an email that explains it has to go back to planning commission. So it's gone back to the committee. The committee will review it again, then it'll go back to P and Z, and then it'll go to council.
When you say steering committee, who are you
Well,
recommending?
that overlay committee, whatever,
I was on that, but I have not been notified.
you will be notified.
Okay.
Yes.
So I know a smaller group got together afterwards and was meeting.
Right,
Brandon and
so
stuff.
right, it was Brand, so, but the original committee will get a copy of
We'll
it.
get a
But
copy of it.
yourself, Brandon, or Swinson, the mayor, I. would-
Okay, good. I'm just
So-
making sure that the
Right,
original group.
and then in that original group, if I kick back to the original group, then it'll go back to P and Z. It's really hoping we can just not go back to P and Z, but it's required as part of the document that y'all approved before I got here, and then it'll go to council. So it's still in process, but I wanted you to know that it has not been forgotten.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, since Red is not here to give us streetscapes, update, I guess I better. Our architect is currently working on our plan and probably scheduled to be about 7 weeks out on the plan at the moment for our first section of the thing. So she's supposed to possibly have some renderings of some sort of visual for us, possibly sooner than that, to where maybe we can use them, to possibly put on a walking tours. Not that we want to add anything to it, but we have new material to use, and we're gonna also in during streetscapes try to use that for fundraising, a visual effect for fundraising to continue to pay her fee, because I believe 1/3 of the total fee of the architect plan has been paid so far. So, and none of that's being paid out of city budget or anything. It's solely from fundraising.
Can it come from hot title?
I don't believe that qualifies, but that is definitely something that will be brought up at the Hot Funds Committee and asked about. But I do not believe that it can be used on that. But that is a good question.
Did you know that Ryan is now the chair of streetscape? Am I correct?
Yes, yes.
So.
And
It's when he's wonderful.
Can't step back.
I don't know about one.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
Other than that, I mean, we're just kind of waiting on some more information to see what the plan presents and go from there.
I'd like to add one thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm so excited because I have been preaching about a QR code on everything, right? That with,
Yeah.
just scan it, make it go back. One day I asked Rachel, I said, is there any way we can get a QR code? And I mean, within an hour, I had a QR code. And it took me right back to this book, which is what I wanted.
Oh.
So the QR code on the trifold, people want to scan it, it'll take them to the existing one. That
Okay.
is now on the city's website.
Well, that's wonderful.
And then when we get this rewritten, it'll be redone. But I had no idea she could do that and do it so quickly. It was amazing. So
Mayor Lumpy is amazing.
we have a QR code, and I'm excited about that being
That's
on.
wonderful.
Because, you know.
don't toss the candy card yet, okay? She's after me to do all that technology stuff for the cemetery, and I told her when she takes over, she can do it, but not Bond.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's a hoot. Okay.
Okay, future agenda items. We'll be requesting Hot Funds to possibly do some repairs on the Byers building. We'll also ask about the streetscapes deal, just to explore the option. But we also want to try to seek historic designation for this building, since it currently does not have it, and it needs renovations in order to qualify for that. So that's just something that is in the not in a plan, but it's an idea that could possibly be worked in the future. Application to the Texas Historic Commission recognition, interior renovation, ADA, that has to do with this issue. They want to bring it up to ADA compliance as well.
Oh,
So the city can use it as a working resource.
That'd be great. Other than that, as chairman, I don't have too many more words this evening. I know the weather's bad and everybody needs to get home.
Yeah.
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
Okay, Wendy, motion to adjourn. We have a second out there. All in favor? then?
Aye.
Okay.
So that ramp doesn't qualify for, I mean, I know it's not gonna be great, but it doesn't qualify for ADA. Yeah, it's pretty,
I think it's wide enough.
it's not wide enough. Yeah, and that door probably is wide enough.